Ladies and gentlemen, I am Emily May, standing outside here ahead of Rose Wrestling Association's final reckoning with Sophia Rose, our RWA Women's Champion. And tonight, you have your first title defense against none other than Brittnie Brooks. So how are you feeling ahead of this big match?
I'm feeling good. You know, she may be one of the best, but she's not me. And tonight, I'm going to show everyone why I'm the champion that RWA needs.
Whoa. Emily, if I may, I put on my glasses, but it's a little dark outside. Listen, I heard y'all talking about me. I heard my name, and I'm not just good. I'm the center of attention. I'm here to make moments and take championships, which you happen to have. So honestly, it is nothing personal, but you might want to take a couple extra pictures with that title, because after tonight, it's going to be around my waist.
We'll see about that.
Oh, we'll see. Oh, okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you saw a preview. Brittnie Brooks, Sophia Rose go head-to-head, toe-to-toe for the RWA Women's Championship tonight.
We want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it.
Welcome, everyone! RWA fans from around the world to Final Reckoning!
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. I am Mike Wilkes, being joined by
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm your host and ring announcer, Emily May, and I want you to bring the energy. I want you to stand up because we have an incredible evening of matches for you tonight. So, I want to give a huge shout out to Busted for Autism, as well as Natty's Tax Service for making tonight's show possible. Please give them a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the final reckoning? Opening contest is a #1 contenders gauntlet elimination match.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it fresh from Emily May, our in-ring announcer. We're starting off with a gauntlet match. 5 men going to be competing for #1 contendership.
The first competitor making his way to the ring from Slaughterhouse, Oklahoma, weighing in at 185 pounds. He's T.Y. Shane.
You can't spell slaughter without laughter, and T.Y. Shane's gonna be laughing when he wins this one.
A little surprised you could spell Ryan, but nonetheless, you do have a point. T.Y. Shane,
And the second
hell of a favorite,
is your newest favorite RWA graduate, Just Jared!
How about this, Ryan? Just Jared, a young man who has made a name for himself several times over on these previous shows. A man who, well, let's just say he hasn't quite picked up a solid victory here at RWA at this point in his very young career. But who knows what this night could hold for this young man. Can you imagine Jared, just Jared, going over a former RWA champion in T.Y. Shane?
Look at those pants, those shorts. He looks like he's about to enter the 2003 NBA All-Star game. That looks like garbage. Where does the guy come up with this stuff? Who does his gear?
Now, hold on. I mean, I don't think that's fair. I mean, out of all the young things this young man has done, of course I'm not kidding you. This man is in a very young phase in his career, just starting out, already having to deal with disrespect from T.Y. Shane.
And me.
And you. Well, that's everybody else, myself included, unfortunately. As we get started here, T.Y. Shane and just Jared, collar elbow tie-up. You see T.Y. Shane pushing him over to the corner already. Clean break. T.Y. Shane, I will give him credit where it's due, though, Ryan. I mean, this is a guy who we have seen many, many times over our time here at RWA. Just been, I'm trying to think about how to say this politely, but I'll be quite honest, I can't. He has been a scumbag since his time here at RWA.
Hey, that's no way to talk about a former 15-second RWA champion.
No, well, excuse me. I didn't mean to disrespect anybody. I was saying that T.Y. Shane himself has kind of turned over a new leaf here recently. I mean, at the last show, we saw the fallout. I guess that's the best way we can put that, between himself and Brandon McCord in Conflict Theory. As T.Y. Shane again just muscles just Jared over into the corner. Referee Manny having to get in there one more time to break it up. But T.Y. Shane, live round going off. Just an overhead chop across just Jared. I think T.Y. Shane's got one more in him.
Oh, my God!
And the pain all over Jared's face tells the story. Welcome to the RWA, young man. Hold on, up and over. Gets the height on that one and just flinging him over with the arm drag takeover. Impressive showing by just Jared. And there, look at this, firing back with these right hands. I mean, Jared obviously enjoys a sizable height advantage over T.Y. Shane. I mean, just stating the obvious there. T.Y. Shane, though, cannot discount the experience, but no sooner do I say that, Jared coming out like a house of fire, the Bulldog taking down the former champ.
Well, you know, we talk about the experience of T.Y. Shane, but I'll tell you this much. I mean, it seems as if Jared has really taken the training that he's gotten here at RWA to heart. I mean, to hold your own in the first few minutes of this match with T.Y. Shane. Not anymore, though.
Draping DDT plants Jared right in the middle of the ring. You see him twitching, see him moving, but he ain't getting up from that anytime soon. T.Y. Shane gonna help him out, picking him right back up for some more punishment. And just plants him in the middle of the ring. The Old Yeller DDT.
Oh my God.
Good night, Jared.
Yeah.
Just Jared has been eliminated.
He's just been eliminated.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this match itself for a second, Ryan. Going back to what we were saying about T.Y. Shane's change in attitude, we would have never seen something like that just a short time ago. Props to him for doing that. But let's take a moment just to acknowledge this match. Like I was saying, this is a gauntlet match. T.Y. Shane has no time to rest. There is no recovery for anybody in this match. He's already got to go into opponent number 3, who is that man, Dark Chad.
Yes! Yes!
And Tonda right behind him.
Next, Dark Chad, accompanied by Tonda.
Chad taking him to the woodshed right out of the apron. Let me tell you something. This is exactly what Chad has needed. He has needed an opportunity to put himself in a position where he could be a #1 contender. You know, you laugh at me for being a Chad supporter. And let me tell you something. This man right here, the darkness in his eyes, the craziness that he's gone through here at RWA in his career in wrestling, this man deserves an opportunity. Oh! Lord.
Innovative backbreaker stunner combination from Dark Chad. Chad Lennox. Well, first of all, about laughing at you being a fan of Chad Lennox, absolutely, as everybody should. Oh, as Dark Chad runs in with the splash in the corner, just taking it to T.Y. Shane, and another following it up. I unfortunately have known Dark Chad for quite a long time. As he goes for the battle axe lariat, just laying out T.Y. Shane. Hold on, he's going for the pin. Is this going to be enough? No, just a near fall.
You know, with Tonda in tow, Dark Chad can do just about anything. And let me tell you something. Oh my God, listen to this crowd.
Absolutely, you should listen to this crowd. You're right. This crowd firmly behind T.Y. Shane, but I don't know how much good that's going to do him right now. Hard back elbow to the head by Chad Lennox, and now see him locking in the submission maneuver. He's got the shoulder and elbow locked in. T.Y. Shane still a good ways away from the rope.
No. Don't do it.
If anything for Dark Chad, he didn't quite have the leverage he needed to get it synced all the way in, but nonetheless, the knee lets him maintain control, following up with that stiff shot in the corner.
No!
T.Y. Shane managing to get out of the way, firing back 1 time, 2 times, 3s. Here he goes. Dark Chad now sent to the ropes. No, reversal. Ducks the lariat, catches him with the drop kick. T.Y. Shane firing up, but can he capitalize on it? Yes, he can. Jumping insecurity catches Dark Chad on the side of the head, followed up with a dragon screw leg whip out of the corner.
The problem with the guy like T.Y. Shane.
Hold on with the pin. No, near fall.
The problem with a guy like T.Y. Shane, he's absolute trash. I mean, you talk about somebody from the gutter. This guy knows how to fight, you know? And that's one thing that scares me about him being in the gauntlet match with Chad right now. I mean, Chad could have gotten up from him in the beginning, but let me tell you this much. This guy has been beaten since he was a child.
Talking about Chad or T.Y.? Which
T.Y. Shane.
Okay. Well, I mean, I just have several questions.
You think Mama Lennox would have beaten her son?
Oh, no, she would have hired somebody to do it. T.Y. Shane now with the waist lock. Dark Chad, you see him trying to grab onto the ropes. Tanda now giving him a leverage on the corner. Referee Manny sees it, counting him off. Oh, and T.Y. Shane's now Tanda, hold on, the double axe handle.
This is why you have a manager in your corner, okay?
A manager? Oh, good Lord.
A little muscle.
Cradle of filth DDT sends T.Y. Shane packing.
Cradle of filth.
T.Y. Shane has been eliminated.
As we see Dark Chad celebrating his victory, Tanda on the outside. I gotta think, I mean, Tanda might as well be her own entrant into this gauntlet match. I mean, this is effectively a 2-on-1 for whoever comes out now. They've got to have eyes in the back of their head to make sure they can address the threats of both Dark Chad and Tanda. And if anybody can do it, it's going to be flawless. Finn Parker.
The next competitor, Finn Parker.
Finn Parker has been all over the independents. He's been traveling the entire United States. If there's one guy that I absolutely love, the uptick in his career, it is this man right here. But he's got to go up against Dark Chad. Whoa!
Hold on, Vinsalt coming, roll up, sunset flip. No, just the 2. I thought Dark Chad was about to get eliminated right there. Vin Parker wasting no time, but Dark Chad right behind him, rolling over into the pin. No, couldn't secure the shoulders. Vin Parker back over, no, just the 2.
There's one thing that Dark Chad wants to do is he wants to get him pinned quick. Oh my God.
2, near fall.
Ooh, God, big hit to the throat right there. Oh, uppercut, baby, in the corner. Dark Chad, he wants it. Get him the Claymore, no!
Then Parker getting out of the way, slides him over, crucifix pin, another 2, 3,
yes! No!
Dark Chad has been eliminated.
Oh, hold on, Dark Chad from behind.
Yes! You can defeat Dark Chad, but you can't beat him. You understand me?
Unfortunately, I do understand you because you're making a good point. Hold on, Chad's got a hook cradle of filth again. This time on Vin Parker.
That was nasty.
It was nasty and completely uncalled for. Chad Lennox eliminated from this gauntlet match, but because he's a sore loser, he's got to take that out on Vin Parker. You're signing off on that?
I sign off on whatever Dark Chad does. You know why? Because I am the president of the fan club for Dark Chad.
I think you're the only person in that fan club.
Untrue. Uh-oh.
As Chad and Tanda both head to the back, Vin Parker still laid out in the ring, but we've got one more competitor here tonight.
And your final participant. He's everything you're aiming for.
stepper himself, Cordell, coming in at number 5. And Ryan, you got to think this is a position you want to be in if you're Cordell, but Ben Parker trying to make something happen, could not do it. Got to think the hell he's been through. It's holding him down right now.
Absolutely, right here, right now is where Cordell's going to be taking over. I mean, here's the deal. I mean, you get beat up like you just did, like Vin Parker just did. I mean, Cordell knows. I mean, he wants this opportunity. He has been in the limelight here at RWA, and let me tell you something. He is going to take every advantage that he possibly can. He's going to town on him right now in the corner.
And nobody else coming to save Vin Parker. Oh, back elbow takes flawless one down.
And when you think about going back to Fall Fury,
1, 2, no, not even a 2.
When you think about going back to Fall Fury, these men right here in the ring right now, they got a little bit of history. Cordell giving the nuts to Movie Mike. I mean, no one expected Movie Mike and Cordell to be a team. And let me tell you something, right now, he wants gold that Movie Mike had to give up. And let me tell you something. If either one of those two get gold, this company is on the dark side.
Well, I would love to disagree with you there, but I really can't. I mean, if either one of those guys gets to the top of the mountain, in the case of Movie Mike, Cordell in there again. Snap suplex taking over. Vin Parker in the middle of the ring as he goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out. As we were saying, if either one of those men gets to the top of the mountain here in RWA again, I agree with you. The rest of this roster is going to be in for a very bad time with that alliance at the top. But I also have to think the other side of that, are Cordell and Movie Mike always going to be on the same page? I mean, at least you said yourself, they had a hellacious rivalry before they joined forces. And gold always comes between friends in this business as Vin Parker grabbing the headlock, and looks like he's maybe trying to rake Cordell's face across the top rope there.
Those jabs definitely dazed Cordell for a second. Cordell, former collegiate athlete, though, he knows how to get up.
And the fans bearing witness to that right there. You heard them crying out here in the bullpen as the rising knee caught Vin Parker right in the face, taking him down. Cordell taking a minute to strut.
Strutting with those kicks he's got on, the big stepper. I mean, you know, we used to call him the bull, now we're calling him the big stepper here. Apparently he has got an addiction to shoes. I mean, the guy's a kickmaster, you know what I mean? Look at the glitter that he's got all over him. I mean, I'm loving it, you know. I'm not a fan of glitter, but, I can't pull it off like Cordell can.
Well, not with that attitude. Loud chop. Vin Parker sent back to the corner. Cordell sizing him up, and again running in with that knee, catches him flush. Nothing Vin Parker could do about it. Does duck the lariat and lands one of his own. Another. Vin Parker firing back. But you see him going for the power slam. Had it scouted. Did Cordell the big stepper stomp? No, he misses. Vin Parker mirrors edge elbow. Is that going to be in?
Oh,
no.
Man.
No.
That was close.
We've seen Vin Parker pick up any number of victories, both here in the bullpen and across the independent scene, even over to the New Japan dojo over there. That mirror's edge elbow has put in work for Vin Parker, but not enough to put Cordell away. No, Vin Parker going for the full Nelson. Cordell, though, managing to get him in the ropes.
Uh-oh.
Scoop slam takeover plants Vin Parker. Cordell not wasting any time now, getting up to that top rope quick. Frog splash connects. But you see the pain on Cordell. He had to roll away from it. Is that going to cost him some precious seconds? 1, 2. No.
That's the thing. If you want to beat Vin Parker, you got to stay on him. And that's one thing I love about Vin Parker as a competitor. You talk about a guy who is growing in the independent circuit, not just in Texas, but all over the United States. This man was just recently in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I mean, he is making a mark. And if there's one person in the independents right now coming out of RWA other than Jimmy House.
Hold on, Cordell. Whoa. I'm sorry to cut you off, Ryan, but Cordell grabbing a chair. Fans, this is not a no disqualification match. I don't know what Cordell's got in mind here, but I know it's nothing good. Referee Manny, see him trying to get in there. Trying to see what's going on. I mean, obviously Manny telling him that's not allowed in the match. Cordell doesn't seem to give a damn, quite honestly.
He's trying to keep him away from the chair.
And he's got it wedged all the way in there. What is this?
He's got brass knucks!
The chair was a distraction. Referee Manny, he's caught up trying to unwedge that from the corner. He didn't see Cordell with the knucks, and the big stepper just lying in wait.
Manny could not get that chair out.
These fans crying out, trying to get in there. The referee getting in there just in time. Credit to Manny, the head referee here at RWA.
You talk about eagle eyes.
Hold on, Vin Parker now. Vin Parker got him. Sent Cordell head first into the chair. Referee did not see it. One, two, three.
He's your winner and new #1 contender, Flawless Vin Parker.
Vin Parker was a guy that I thought was destined to lose this after that heinous attack after the match by Chad Lennox. I wrote Vin Parker off, Ryan. I'm going to be real honest with you about it. I did not think he had a shot at this, and I had to eat my own words. Vin Parker demonstrating why he is exactly what he says he is, flawless. Picking up the win tonight with the final imperfection. Congratulations to him, the new #1 contender for your RWA heavyweight title.
And that is quite a finisher he has there.
You want to know what I'm sick of hearing? Why not you, Vert? Isn't it your time? What's missing? You want to know the truth? I don't know. I am sick of it. I am sick of hearing people ask me that question every freaking backstage I go. I've played by your rules. I've paid my dues. I've been nice to every person that I've met, and yet still it is not enough for you. And now I hate myself because of you and what you've made me become. Well, I'm done playing your games. I'm done playing by your rules. And I'm taking control. So the next time that you step in the ring with me, I don't give a if you respect me. But I give a damn that you will fear me. And I'm gonna show you that second sucks.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall.
We are rolling right along here at Final Reckoning into match #2. We've heard this music a few times, awaiting the entrance of the Prince.
To see first, making his way to the ring. From Lima, Peru, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is the current Rhodes Cup holder. He is the Peruvian Prince, Auzzy.
Auzzy, my guy, the Peruvian Prince. Trained with him. I love him. He's got this amazing swagger about him ever since he became the Peruvian Prince. And I got to tell you right now, he should be thinking about gold around his waist anytime soon with that cup in him.
I got to think it's on his mind quite often these days as he brings the Rhodes Cup out to the ring with him, entitles him to a title shot at any time of his choosing. Whenever Auzzy decides to cash that cup in, he's got a title match. But before he can worry about that, he's got to get over this.
And he's your opponent from the Texas Sanitary Department, weighing in at a total of 3 mob buckets and 2 mob heads. He's Mop Guy.
Mop Guy? Are you kidding me? This guy's a piece of trash. He should be outside taking out the damn trash.
I don't know if he's a piece of trash. I mean, it is his job to handle the trash, but I don't think that makes him as trash one way or the other. Listen, that's not even the point. Mop Guy has been here for several shows now at this point. I mean, has yet to pick up a sizable victory. I mean, we did see Dark Chad brutalize him not too long ago.
That was beautiful.
I mean, he's doing the right thing here. This is a man who's trying to do everything the right way. My hat's off to him. Unfortunately, he is finding out the hard way that not everybody plays by the same set of rules here in professional wrestling, unfortunately.
You have got pure class versus pure trash right here, okay?
Well, hold on. That's not a nice thing to call. See, he's right there. He can probably hear you. Come on.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? He's a Peruvian prince. I mean, the man has a golden toilet.
And a bow to Mop Guy in the corner. I give credit to Auzzy for breaking up the count, but
in fact, after this match, you should have Mop Guy go clean that toilet. It's kind of difficult to clean bowl.
I'll have to take your word for it for that. Mop Guy saw Auzzy trying to pick the ankle when he had that waist lock applied. Mop Guy's agility coming in play. There you go, back and forth.
Oh! Big slap.
Auzzy not having any of that as he whips Mop Guy into the ropes, misses the lariat. Mop Guy sunset flip. Auzzy rolls through though and hits him with a drop kick right in the face. Good Lord.
This crowd has no idea what they're booing. They're booing a prince, okay? They need an education.
An education? What education do they need? These are the fans who have seen Auzzy in front of them since Auzzy has debuted in RWA. I mean, yes, Auzzy is a very talented young man. No argument from me there. He's got a very bright future ahead of him. But Ryan, you can't tell me that you haven't witnessed some type of an attitude change in Auzzy just in the short amount of time since that tag team tournament.
I absolutely love it. I absolutely love the attitude change. I mean, you talk about a guy who is absolutely confident. That's what's wrong with these fans. They have no confidence at all in themselves, so they have to take it out on a man who absolutely has the most confidence that ever stepped into an RWA.
Oh, Auzzy landed a back elbow in the corner. Snapmare takes Mop Guy over. Running forearm lays him out. Another pin attempt. 1, 2. No, not enough. Woo! Dropping the elbow. Auzzy again going for another pin. 1, 2. Still not enough. You see Mop Guy having the wherewithal to at least kick out of that. But even those kickouts there, that is still taxing on the body. You've got to activate those core muscles. You have to lift a whole other person off of you to break that pin. And even doing that takes away your endurance, saps your reserves, especially on top of something like this when Auzzy has that rear headlock applied so deep and so well in there.
And here's the thing. When you look at Auzzy, this man is pure muscle. There isn't an ounce of body fat on him. You're talking 190 pounds of pure muscle. Ooh, wrench it, buddy.
And just bringing the pressure across the throat and the carotid artery of Mop Guy. If Mop Guy can't get out of this, this could very well be it. You see the crowd here trying to get behind him. We can hear it here in the bullpen. But Mop Guy's still a ways away from the ropes. Hold on. 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 manages to break it. Mop Guy to the ropes now. No, Auzzy lying in wait, got it right back in. Mop Guy looks like he's fading fast here, Ryan.
You know, I got something to say to this crowd out here, all these divorced men, all these single guys rooting for Mop Guy. They've never even picked up a mop. That's why they're single. That's why they're divorced.
I feel like that's a little bit of projection there, Ryan. Are you okay?
Maybe not.
Okay.
I'm great, though.
No, I'm sure you are. Who am I to question it? Auzzy, hold on. He's being treated like a backpack by Mop Guy, who sends him right back into the corner, trying to break this rear choke, rear headlock, chin lock, excuse me. Manages to do so. Oh, no. It looks like Mop Guy's got plans of his own. Looks like they've been hooking him for a stunner or a cutter of some kind, but Auzzy managing to shove him off.
Auzzy's experience, Auzzy's opportunity right here to show this crowd that he should be the fan favorite. I mean, he's the Rhodes Cup winner. Ooh, big hit right there.
Auzzy got a knuckle lock applied in one hand, hammering away on Mop Guy with the other one. Got to think he's got some type of high-risk maneuver in mind.
On. The crown is on.
And the Prince walking the ropes with royal grace. Mop Guy pulling him off, catching him with the cutter. An amazing reversal by this young man. If he's ever going to have an opportunity to pick up a victory, it's got to be now. Auzzy may be out. He's not even moving.
Did you see that?
Of course, I mean, it was right here in front of us. These fans, you could hear the collective exclamation from everyone here in attendance in the bullpen, but we've got to call a spade. Mop Guy not able to capitalize on his opening. He's just been through too much punishment thus far in the match. Both men up to their feet. This is very much coming down to who's going to get it first. It looks like Mop Guy's coming out the winning end of that exchange.
Oh my God!
Oldest trick in the book, but Auzzy still falls for it. Oh, and a Pele kick in response.
Old Faithful for Ozman.
Waistlock into a German suplex. Up and over goes Mop Guy.
Auzzy is pissed.
Running kick catches Mop Guy on the side of the head. Auzzy hitting the ropes now. The psycho knee right to the head. Auzzy trying to roll him over. Mop Guy not offering much resistance, and we see why. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for coming.
It's your winner, the Peruvian Prince, Auzzy.
Absolutely everything you want to see in a match. You want to see the drama. You want to see the guy that's the best come out on top. You want to see a Prince retain his crown. And looky there, the Rhodes Cup winner.
You can make an argument.
Already signaling right there at the belt. He wants it.
Absolutely, and you're absolutely right. I mean, I was going to say you can make an argument that the Rhodes Cup is the real crown in this situation here. Is the Peruvian Prince going to be able to add some more gold to his already golden crown collection? We'll have to find out, but fans, don't go anywhere. That is only 2 matches down for us tonight here at Final Reckoning, and we've got more to come.
Gentlemen, WWEID, it's so good to see you tonight at Final Reckoning. You have a huge tag team match opportunity. This is a no DQ, 2 out of 3 Texas tornado match. I see you're prepping. You've been preparing. How are you both feeling?
Not great. 8th day they want to cheat the last couple times we've wrestled, and we've been out the ranch here. No DQ tonight. And I don't want to ruin the surprise. What do you got to say?
The 8th day, 2 times now, has screwed us over. And I wouldn't be surprised if I took this rope and put it right around his neck and dragged him around that ring, because we have nothing to lose tonight, but they do. So we're going to give us hell in this ring. You're about to find out 8th day what we're made of.
I hope y'all showed up today, because we did. I promise you, you guys want to lollygag and we've won a couple of times. This time, you better be prepared for us.
Gentlemen, good luck.
Thank you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Mexico City, Mexico. She's all that. Jasmine Allure.
Jasmine Allure, a former RWA Women's Champion, coming out, going up against Brooke Havoc here tonight in our next matchup here at Final Reckoning. Ryan, Jasmine's been very vocal about that title loss. It's made it very clear that she plans to be back on top very soon, has that title in her sights. But I gotta wonder, is she looking too far ahead? Brooke Havoc, her opponent here tonight, and Brooke Havoc not a slouch by any means.
And she deserves another title shot. I mean, you talk about a woman who's held that title for such a long time here at RWA. It's going to be exciting to see what she does against this new competitor here at RWA. New to us.
And her opponent, making her way to the ring from San Jose, California. She is the Emo Queen, Brooke Havok.
The Emo Queen is here, has arrived at RWA. This woman right here, if you don't know much about her, she is trained at Dustin's Brothers Academy, the Nightmare Factory. Recently had a tour in Japan. Just came back from Santiago, Chile.
That's right, and Brooke Havok actually coming off a 10-week fundraiser for mental health awareness. Kudos to her. And has been all over the place, nationally, internationally at some point. If you followed indie wrestling at all, you have heard of Brooke Havok, guaranteed. Jasmine Allure, though, doesn't look like she cares at all about any of that right now.
Well, you know, you gotta give respect where respect is due, and I mean, obviously, I respect what Brooke Havok has been doing over the past 10 weeks, but she's about to go up against Jasmine Allure. You understand? Former RWA Women's Champion. I mean, this woman is definitely got disrespect in her back pocket, and also in her fist, and it's going straight into Brooke's face.
Well, you calm down. That remains to be seen here tonight as these two ladies locking up in the middle of the ring. Jasmine Allure does gain control early with the wrist lock. Brooke Havok, though, quickly rolling through, knowing she has to get out of this predicament. But look at Jasmine Allure going for the pin attempt early.
A little pat on the head. Oh!
And directly to what you were saying, Ryan, is Jasmine Allure not letting Brooke Havok intimidate her in this match, taking it to the Emo Queen. Brooke Havok, though, up and over, hits the ropes. And rolling through both of these women.
Oh!
I was going to say both of these women, agility on display. I thought Brooke was about to kick Jasmine's head off there for a second.
She almost did. But she gave her a little taste of her own medicine. Oh! Oh!
Speaking of taste of your own medicine, those two chops ringing out. Brooke Havok, though, again managing to get out of the danger zone, sliding to the middle of the ring, rolls back, hooks Jasmine, brings her over.
Emo Queen's got a little flair. I like it.
Absolutely. Brooke Havok, springboard arm drag takeover. Just to your point, and the talent and agility of Brooke Havok on display. Shotgun dropkick from the second rope. As the fans in the bullpen are finding out firsthand, Brooke Havok with the pin now, just a 2.
This girl's got a little energy in her. She's a little spitfire. I'm not liking it. You understand me?
Well, you don't like a lot of things.
Well, you're right. I don't. Is that a problem? You understand? I'm allowed to not like new people, okay? I'm not good with change. I don't like this Brooke Havok girl. You know what? Jasmine is... Oh! There you go.
Jasmine may be agreeing with you. Not a fan of Brooke Havok herself, but she pulls her off the rope. And, oh, Manny getting in there with the count, but still just a 2. I mean, I do understand what you're saying here, Ryan. I mean, clearly Jasmine not a fan, right? As she rains these stomps down in the corner, but I'm not going to take anything away from Brooke Havok. I will say, though, she's got to get out of this corner predicament. She can't take too many more shots like that. Snap suplex takes her over. Jasmine Allure with the pin now. Just a 1.
1 count. My God.
Speaking to the toughness and tenacity of Brooke Havok to be able to take those shots and still not even stay down for 2. Jasmine Allure, she might have her work cut out for her tonight.
I think you're right about that. I mean, this Brooke Havok girl, I mean, she has definitely got some energy in her. I mean, jumping all over the damn place. I'm not a big fan of it. You know, you talk about a technical styled wrestler like Jasmine. I mean, you know, and someone also, too. But, oh, no!
Hold on! 2. No, again, as just Brooke Havok laid out again, just a vicious, vicious clothesline from Jasmine Allure. Jasmine Allure being a little too cocky, almost got caught. Another near fall. She's going to have to watch herself in there. She can't keep continuing to both taunt Brooke and play to the crowd and do all this. We're gonna, like we saw right there, it is going to bite her back in the end if she cannot actually put Brooke Havok away.
Uh-oh. There's the second post.
Looks like it's going to be number 3. Oh. No, reversal by Brooke Havok. But Jasmine now right back to reverse. No, Brooke caught it, but just taking the legs out from underneath her. As Jasmine lands the elbow. And a 2. And right there is exactly what I was talking about, Ryan. Jasmine becoming very frustrated, knowing that she's not able to put Brooke away yet. She cannot get in her own head like that if she's expecting to walk away with a victory here tonight.
Jasmine's not used to another woman being able, oh my God,
hold on.
reversal.
Brooke with a roll-up. No.
She's not used to another woman being able to handle this kind of punishment. I mean, you talk about what she did to her in the corner, this move right here. I mean, this is exactly what Jasmine does. She wears you out. She turns you into a rag doll. And this Brooke continues to come after her. Oh my God.
And a neck breaker bringing Brooke Havoc right back down to near fall.
Oh, she's teeing off on her.
Jasmine Allure transitioning right to that mountain, just raining down those blows in the face of Brooke Havoc. I think that was just as much frustration as anything else.
Choke her out. Choke her.
Choke her out. That is actually against the rules, Ryan. She cannot choke her against the bottom rope. That is why the referee is counting.
Yeah, well, I mean, he does slow counts on a pin. He does fast counts on a choke.
Slow count? Are you kidding? What are you trying to accuse Manny of? How dare you? First of all, that man has been impartial every match he's ever been in.
Manny's a jackass. You understand
I cannot believe you. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Jasmine Allure, hard forearm shots to Brooke Havoc in the corner. Snapmare takeover. Jasmine again just trying to wear down Brooke Havoc with these ground-based submission holds. And nothing fancy to say about that. Just a big kick in the back.
Oh.
I don't think any real translation is necessary for that one.
I know what she said.
I got a good idea. Wasn't anything nice. And these two ladies in the middle of the ring just straighting these forearms and overhand chops. Woo. And a hard shot from Brooke Havoc. This is about who's going to quit first. Both ladies determined to come out on top. You can hear these shots ringing out throughout the bullpen. Jasmine Allure deciding not to give her the chance to swing back one more time, but Brooke Havoc taking an opportunity. And the thrust kick catches her flush, but double lariat takes them both down.
Wow. You talk about energy, you talk about pace. Both of these women are all over the place when it comes to coming back, fighting. This is crazy right now. I cannot believe that either one of them are going to be able to get back up to their feet after that.
And that's exactly what this is going to come down to. You hear the count from Manny up to a 6. Brooke Havoc almost there, but you see her having to steady herself on the rope. Does manage to get to her feet first. Oh, and just knocking Jasmine Allure down with this flurry of offense. Drives her into the knee. And the leaping neck breaker. Hold on, Brooke Havoc's not done. Picks her back up. Pump handle set up. 1, 2. No. I thought that pump handle slam may have been enough to seal the victory for Brooke Havoc, but again, you just have to look on your screens here, fans. Brooke Havoc in disbelief as much as anyone else, but credit to her for getting back on the offense. Jumping enziguri on the corner. And the emo queen finding nobody home. Jasmine Allure going to the outside, catches the fist and throws a knee of her own, finds the mark. Holds Brooke in the ropes and the stomp to the edge of the ring. The Bulldog back inside. Jasmine Allure not letting up. Now with the pin. Still not enough.
Manny better hurry up that count.
You better hurry up the count, so now you want Manny to do a fast count.
Well, that's what I was saying. He's quick on the counts.
You were saying that you want him to cheat? That's
He's
what you were saying.
slow on the counts with the pin. You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, one of us does. Trust me. Jasmine now. Double underhook. Brooke Havoc countering with a jawbreaker. Gets her up in a fireman's carry. Oh. Jasmine still managing to fight out of that. Pushes Brooke Havoc into the ropes. And the jumping kick. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2. No. Had trouble seeing from our angle here. Looks like a single leg drop kick may have been what took down Jasmine Allure there, but regardless, not enough to put her away.
Should have hooked both legs.
Absolutely right. Death Valley driver. Still not enough to put Jasmine Allure away. The tenacity of both of these women on display in this match. I'll give them both credit. Any number of points here, especially with that last bit of offense from Brooke. Havoc could have easily been the end of the match. Jasmine Allure doesn't know how to say die, though. She comes back in, rolling up with the pin. Hold on, she's got the tights.
Oh, come on.
Referee caught it. Jasmine Allure trying to pick up a quick one.
Jasmine doesn't like Manny. Neither do I.
Oh, Manny himself managing to avert disaster there. Brooke, though, gets caught with the kick.
Ooh.
And the teardrop, is that going to be enough? Yes!
And here's your winner, Jasmine Allure.
You got to keep your eyes and your mind focused the whole match. That's exactly what Jasmine did. It didn't matter what Brooke, Havoc, displayed in that match, all that athleticism, all that strength, all that endurance, when it comes to experience, when it comes to what are you going to do? Hold on. We got Bert Vixen. What is going on here?
Jasmine doesn't see her, got her from behind. Vert Vixen.
She's back.
Running in after the match. Oh my God, Northern Lights bomb just dropped Jasmine Allure on her head. Bird raining down, these hard hands. Oh my God, get somebody out here. What is going on with Bird? Hold on. Abaddon's rolling in. The living dead girl, the zombie. Bird Vixen doesn't see her. Oh, but she knows somebody's there now.
Oh, yes. This is exactly what you want right here.
Abaddon and Vert Vixen teeing off after the match. Vert Vixen deciding discretion is the better part of Valor. Getting out of town. Jasmine Allure and Brooke Havoc both lucky that Abaddon making the save. What has gotten into Vert Vixen?
Vert Vixen, Abaddon, they're back here at RWA. The women's division has just been set ablaze. What is this? What is this?
I wish I had some answers for you here, Ryan. I'm as much in the dark as you and anyone else here is. I mean, what are we seeing here? Jasmine Allure, Brooke Havoc, Abaddon. They're coming to the save of both of these women. Again, kudos to them. I mean, both of them would have been in a lot of trouble if Abaddon had not appeared, but Ryan, what is going on here?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 200 pounds, being accompanied by NWA's Brandon McCord. He is the amalgamation, Cory Constantine.
Cory Constantine being led by Brandon McCord. Cory Constantine, of course, one half, well, I should say used to be one half of the tag team Conflict Theory. After that team imploded at the last show, Cory Constantine taking on a whole new look, a whole new attitude.
He looks like a cult leader.
I gotta wonder how much Brandon
I want to
McCord
congratulate each and every one of you in attendance tonight.
Who gave him a microphone?
The day that I have long been constructing has arrived. People have been assuming that I am just an agent of chaos. I am not. I am not an agent of mere chaos. No, chaos is a byproduct. What I have been attempting to do is to construct a better world for all of us to live in. And there have been cast-offs, no doubt, no question about it. There have been those bodies strewn along the way until I found what I was searching for. Cory Constantine came to me. He opened his mouth and he spoke not from his mind, not from his heart, but something else spoke through him. Something divine, and I knew right then, this is the man who could build a brand new kingdom.
A brand new kingdom?
Look at him and tremble and weep, because this man is no mere mortal. He is a conduit for something better. But do not take my humble opinion for it. No, I want you to hear it from the words of the Master himself, as I humbly give him the opportunity to explain what is happening.
A new and truly beautiful world. That is all that I want for each and every one of you. Trust in me. When you remove the sins of your past, you can live in the present. Be here with me in this moment. Usher in the new kingdom.
Are you guys finished yet?
I was wondering the same thing. Sheesh. A kingdom of crap. Oh my God. You say something went through him? Was it diarrhea?
I mean, it sounded painful, whatever it was. I mean, I'm not going to sit here. I mean, we're making jokes. I'm not going to sit here and try to say I understand completely what has gone through Cory Constantine's head. This is a man who has been through the ringer lately, both, as we were saying, in his old tag team Conflict Theory with his old tag team partner, Jordan Tyler. I mean, to say nothing of whatever influence Brandon McCord has had.
Opponent, hailing from the peaks of Austin, Texas, weighing in at 200 carats of Apollo.
Apollo Gold here at RWA. This man is an Austin wrestler, straight from the streets of ATX, the 5-1, and he's here to make a mark against Cory Constantine. Or is he the king? I mean, what are we going to call him now in the future?
I mean, whatever you're going to call him, I don't know if I would say it to his face. I'm going to call him Cory Constantine just to be safe from now on. Speaking of safe, Apollo Gold here, I mean, glistening under the lights, I'll give him credit, but I don't know if he's really aware of what he's getting in there with right now. I mean, this is not the same Cory Constantine we've seen before.
No, he's definitely got something in his eyes, and I don't like it.
See them circling each other in opening moments. Collar elbow tie-up in the middle of the ring.
You know, Cory Constantine has been a no-nonsense guy ever since he stepped foot at RWA. And, you know, what he was spewing out of his mouth sounded like a bunch of nonsense to me. So, I mean, this is a complete character change in what he's saying and what he's doing. I mean, I don't know what to say about this man.
Well, I know one thing I can say right there. It looks like he was a little afraid of getting hit in the face by Apollo Gold, who catches him right in the gut anyway.
Oh!
Overhand chop catches him flush as well. Apollo Gold calling him in and catches him with the knee in the corner. Cory Constantine fell for it. Apollo Gold got him up. Teardrop suplex taking him over. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Up and over Cory Constantine. Second rope rebound moonsault. Is that going to be enough? No, Cory Constantine almost had his rebirth.
Doesn't seem like Cory knows what to do with this man right here, Apollo Gold. I mean, this is the first time we've ever seen Apollo Gold here at RWA. Oh, my God.
And that is not exactly how you want your debut to go. Apollo Gold getting hung up in the ropes. Cory Constantine right there to take advantage of the misstep. Has the young man tangled up in the ropes now.
Yeah, he's definitely got some
Oh, and just pulling him up across the top rope, just yanking this young man, his throat, his esophagus across that top rope.
His throat is hurting. His huevos are hurting. My God. I don't even know what to say anymore.
Well, I would say it's a bad day at the office for Apollo Gold, but he is still very much in this. As you see, he is managing to fight out of that corner. Cory Constantine pops him up and catches him with the knee on the way down. And look at this new version of Cory Constantine.
It's disgusting. I love it. I don't know if I love it, but it's disgusting. I love disgusting things. I don't know what I'm looking at right now.
You seem like a very conflicted man,
I
Ryan.
am.
Cory Constantine, hold on. Cory's got him hooked.
Oh!
And plants Apollo Gold right in the middle, but Cory's not going for the pin here.
He wants to inflict as much pain as possible.
Oh! Running knee strike to the back of the head. Oh, hold on. He's not done. He's not done. One more. And Cory Constantine, again, just this vicious offense that he's laying in. Apollo Gold, unfortunately, catching all of it, but then he switches right back to this slower, almost predatorial type of persona. Oh! As he again just utilizes the ropes to do this damage to Apollo Gold.
There's a reason why they fight in a ring. You can use any part of it.
I mean,
to get an upper hand.
I agree. I mean, it's very smart of Cory Constantine to utilize what he has available to him. I'm not going to knock any wrestler for doing that.
What is he whispering in his ear?
I was about to say the same thing. We both saw it. I mean, Brandon McCord, we know he's had more than a little influence. It's Cory Constantine just crushing Apollo Gold between a rock and a hard place. That knee and that ring post. And there's a face only a mother could love right there. Cory Constantine rolling back onto the inside, now with a pin. And that's academic at this point.
And here's your winner, Cory Constantine.
This is the new Cory Constantine, the man who wants to usher in what he calls the kingdom here at RWA. Who are going to be his pawns, his, I guess, disciples?
I don't know. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. Fans, I apologize. I'm kind of taken aback here by what we've seen from Cory Constantine and Brandon McCord. He has a microphone again.
You boo me because I speak like a god. But what is a god but someone who shapes the world in his own image? I do not destroy men. I do not break people. I strip away their fears and their vanity and all the little voices in their head that make them doubt themselves. I am not a monster. I am a god among men. Come to me. Are you ready to remain how you are? Or do you want to be better, enlightened, and I can rebuild you in my own image? What do you say, Apollo? Do you want to become a god?
Disgusting.
Well, I mean, regardless of our opinions on it, Apollo seems to be entertaining the offer. I'm shaking his head. That looks like an acceptance to me.
Are you serious right now?
As serious as Cory Constantine is right now. I mean,
Apollo Gold? What was this? An initiation?
It may have been just that, right? I mean, I don't know how serious that was, what you're saying, but I honestly don't think you're too far off from the truth there. I mean, just look at what we're seeing here. Apollo Gold being embraced by Brandon McCord.
This is some crazy Stockholm Syndrome type of wrestling if I've ever seen it. Oh, my God.
as the three men stand in the middle of the ring. I mean, fans, regardless of how we feel about it, I think it is impossible to deny that we have seen the birth of a new force here in RWA. We're going to keep an ear out, see if we can find out anything more, both about Cory Constantine's newfound motivation, I guess, between this group, as well as what is going on with him and Apollo Gold.
You know what they say, if you can't beat them, join them.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
As we await our entrance for our next match here, fans, this is exactly what has been building up online. If you've seen the promotional material for this show.
Introducing first, making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 221 pounds. He is strictly business. Brandon
Beretta is here at RWA, and he is here to make some noise.
Well, he's definitely going to have his opportunity to make more than a little noise as we are waiting his debuting opponent.
Introducing his opponent from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 250 pounds. He is Garrett Bordon.
And fans, I don't know if you can hear him in the feed, but I can definitely hear them live in the bullpen. I can barely hear myself think. The debut of Garrett Bordon, son of the legend himself, the icon Sting, following in his father's footsteps here tonight as he faces off against Brandon Beretta. And you see Brandon right there, just a quick check, seeing if Garrett's really ready for this debut, for his appearance on the big stage. Collar elbow tie-up, both of these big bulls just going right back at it, back and forth in the ropes. Garrett being sent in the corner, Brandon being sent into the ropes. Manny's got to be careful, make sure he's not in the way.
These are two guys with a lot of muscle. You talk about training, you talk about experience. Both of these men have it. Now, if you don't know much about Garrett Bordon, he's been at RWA for the past year, training under Dustin Rhodes. And if you don't know anything about Beretta, well, this man has been training for 4 years by Bob Orton, by EC3. He's been at NWA. He's been all over. You understand? He's very meticulous. He attacks one body part, he goes after it, and he makes you pay. Now you got to ask yourself, Mike, do you think Garrett Bordon is going to be able to take this man out in a debut match?
Well, I think you picked a hell of a time to ask that question. I mean, if you would ask me just about 10, 15 seconds before, I would have said sure, absolutely. But after that brutal kick to Garrett Bordon, I believe it was in the midsection, may have caught him a little bit low. I mean,
a little low.
But you are correct in what you're saying here, Ryan. Brandon Beretta is not a slouch. He does come into this with his own pedigree. I mean, has been trained by legends in his own right. As that chop echoes throughout the bullpen, Brandon Beretta sending a message. And one more for good measure. Letting Garrett know it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. As soon as you step between those ropes, you better get ready for a fight.
Let me tell you something. The one thing you don't want to do is chop a Borden. We've seen it before in history's past. This man is going to light up just like his father did.
And case in point, right now, this series of chops sending Brandon to the corner, and another chop. You see Brandon just desperately trying to get away. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to take one of these, much less the 4, 5, 6 that he's been the victim of so far. To his credit, he does manage to get him hooked and goes for the pin, but just a one look at the power of Garrett Bordon, just flinging this man off of him. And Brandon Beretta, this is not a slouch. Again, this is not just someone that walked in off the street. This man is a high-caliber athlete.
These two are former collegiate athletes. I mean, you talk about Borden, former college athlete. He is a football player. You talk about Beretta here, former wrestler. Both of these guys right here are going to go at it, and they're going to show us exactly what strength is. You want something that's hard-nosed, this is it.
See Garrett Bordon trying to get to his feet. Brandon Beretta does have the experience edge here, is an experienced wrestler, has been seen in all the promotions that, Ryan, you mentioned earlier, has been seen in OVW. This is a man who is no stranger to being under the bright lights, but Garrett Bordon, look at this!
Hell!
Whoa! Sheer power on display by Garrett Bordon, just lifting another grown man straight up and just flinging him off him like it was nothing. 2 clotheslines now. Down goes Beretta. And stinger splash in the corner.
Shades of his father. My God, that was amazing.
Garrett Borden's got a mean look on his face. All business, and one more time to the back of Brandon Beretta. Hold on now, Garrett's got him up. Looks like he was trying to go for a torture rack position. Brandon Beretta doing his damnedest to fight out of it, managing to do so, but still gets taken down to the mat. And that's a 3. Garrett Bordon picks up the win.
Listen to this crowd. They are seeing something that they want to see. This is what wrestling fans come to see. You want to see a debut? You want to see a man pave his own way into wrestling? Right here, Sting's son, Garrett Bordon, with that amazing finisher. You talk about a torture rack into a cutter. Obviously, a little Lex Luger inspired there. You talk about the relationship between the Lugers and Bordens. I mean, this is phenomenal. I can't wait to see more.
The following contest is a Texas Tornado Tag Match. It is scheduled for a 2 out of 3 fall. It is non-disqualification.
Hear that music.
Introducing first, from Austin, Texas, weighing in a combined weight of 390 pounds. They are the team of Wyatt and Wayne Rhodes.
The Rhodes brothers, one of 2 teams we're going to see in our next match. Tornado tag, no DQ, 2 out of 3 falls. Promises to be an absolute war. Ryan, you don't need to say anything. I know I see it on your face. Put your hands together with me and give praise.
You make me want to vomit.
And their opponents, from the kingdom of the 8th day, weighing in a combined weight of 888 pounds. They are the reigning and defending RWA Tag Team Champions. A walking blessing, Father O'Day, and the Wrath, Timur the Great.
You know, here's the deal. I'm supposed to like the bad guys, but I can't stand these bastards. You love cults. You love disgusting things, okay? Not just me, you understand? I'm here for the Rhodes brothers. You're here for the 8th day. There's not even 8 days a week. What do they get this from the Beatles song? Come on, tell me, explain to me why you like this team so much. The
Okay, well, first of all, that was a wonderful impression at the end. Very well done. Second of all, again, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, God.
All right? Yes, you're right. I mean, am I a little partial to the 8th day? Yeah, I mean, I freely admit that because I recognize the talent that these two have. Yes, I know you don't like it, Ryan, because they don't come in here and just give you all the props in the world, which I know is really your only criteria for liking anybody. But as these two teams start us off here in the middle of the ring, let's not take anything away from Father O'Day, from Timur the Great. I mean, these guys have been absolute fighting champions since the moment they picked up those tag team titles. Hold on now, 8th Day going for Eternal Damnation early, no.
Well, you know what? This is one type of match that you don't want to see a Rhodes in, okay? Texas Tornado, no DQ, 2 out of 3 falls. Right now, right here, we're about to see another opportunity for greatness.
Wayne and Wyatt Rhodes in opposing corners. I mean, you are absolutely right, Ryan, as loath as I am to admit it. This is one hell of an opportunity for the Rhodes brothers. And they're coming from a family line that is no stranger to bunkhouse brawls, to no DQ matches, to Texas Tornado tags. I gotta imagine they've got more than a few pointers from Dustin himself in these type of environments. But with these two men being relatively young and still, I mean, at the beginning of their wrestling careers, are they gonna be able to properly implement that advice?
Hold on, they're going for a door already.
Looks like they were indeed listening, getting a door set up. I gotta imagine whatever they have in mind, it's all bad news for the 8th Day. Timur the Great.
Timur's not looking so great right now.
Oh, are you proud of yourself with that one?
I am. That was good.
Hold on now. The Rhodes brothers, Wayne and Wyatt, both have Timur hooked. And the big man, Timur the Great, reversing double suplex to both Rhodes brothers, up and over. Give praise to Timur the Great. Surely you can recognize the power that is on display there, right? Even you can see that.
Yeah, it was pretty powerful, but he's garbage.
Well, you admitted it. That's all I need out of you. Timur the Great stomping on the back of Wyatt Rhodes. Timur saying he knows what's coming. Wyatt's about to find out. Oh no, Timur avoiding disaster. Almost went through himself.
Little jabs.
Wyatt Rhodes has Timur hooked. Again, trying for the suplex, but Timur just too big and too strong. He reverses it. Wyatt in trouble now. No, both men going back and forth, trying to avoid, and rightfully so, trying to avoid going through that door that's set up in the corner. Wyatt Rhodes coming in now. Popped up. There he goes. Back body drop through the door. Timur the Great rolling him over. 3. First fall.
The first fall is the 8th Day.
Praise be.
Oh, God.
You what, Ryan? You come out here and you condone the absolute worst that we see in this ring every single show, and you want me to believe that you just have some mysterious dislike for the 8th Day? What is your vendetta against these guys? Who is paying you for your propaganda?
These guys are a cult. The name Rhodes is on the building. You understand me? You show respect for the upcoming legacy that we are seeing right here. These brothers. No, God.
And Timur the Great, Father O'Day, putting leather to hide in the middle of the ring. And Wayne and Wyatt Rhodes got nowhere to go. This is all legal. There are no tags. There's nowhere for the Rhodes brothers to run to. Except maybe the woodshed right now. The 8th Day just taking it to him.
I am so sick and tired of seeing the 8th Day just absolutely destroy the Rhodes brothers. It's been happening for months and months and months. Oh my God! Look at Wayne's back.
Just the
absolutely welted.
Already popping up. And Wayne Rhodes crying out in pain. I don't blame him one bit. He's already a stronger man than I would have given up a long time ago, but Timur the Great's not done.
That shows what kind of man you are. Oh, God.
That leather belt just snapping across the body of Wayne Rhodes. Wyatt's still outside. Don't even know if he's able to continue to compete after going through that door. Courtesy of Timur the Great.
They're absolutely destroying Wayne right now. Look at the agonizing look on his face.
Full Nelson applied now. Hold on. Wyatt's in behind him. Kendo stick to Timur trying to help his brother. Wyatt Rhodes coming in. Kendo stick flying everywhere. The 8th Day sent scattering.
Broken in half right now. Wayne and Wyatt, come on, brothers. Get up. Show everybody here what you're made of. the respect, the legacy. This is what it's all about, tag team wrestling. If you know anything about wrestling, tag team wrestling is some of the most important wrestling you're ever going to find. Right here, these two brothers are going to fight with each other as they grew up, but right now they're fighting together. They want these titles. They want the tag titles. They want it across their waist. You think Rhodes Wrestling Association deserves a tag team like the 8th Day? And let me tell you something. You may think so, Mike, but I don't.
Well, listen, I mean, Ryan, yes, I mean, again, I'm not even disagreeing with what you're saying. Wayne and Riot Rhodes, hell of a competitors, but let's not ignore reality here, Ryan. I know that is your favorite pastime, but nonetheless, I mean, the Rhodes brothers are one pinfall down already. There's a lot of this match to go as Timur the Great just, God, I think he may have just laid out Wyatt Rhodes for good. Did you see that impact?
And a no DQ. Oh my God! The carnage we are seeing right now.
Wayne Rhodes saw it coming at the last second, but didn't really help him. Timur the Great, Father O'Day, put in the plunder to good use as the Rhodes brother on the receiving end of all the punishment right now.
If you've ever seen Dusty Rhodes, Dustin Rhodes, or even their Uncle Cody in a match before, they have absolutely had the most amazing no DQ matches, and they have taken some pain, and it's no stranger to these boys too right now.
Timur the Great trying to make the save, wasn't able to do it.
Oh!
Catches one over the head for his trouble. Father O'Day now. Wayne Rhodes managing to get something going for his team. Wyatt, looks like Wyatt's got a chair now.
These men will forever be changed after this match. I don't care what anyone says. Oh!
I think that's safe to say about all four of these men. I mean, so far, just what we've seen now, this doesn't seem to be a match you just walk away from. I mean, we've seen doors, chairs, tables, signs, everything you can think of, including the ring post, as Wyatt just wrenches the knee for Father O'Day, crying out in pain as Timur the Great sent rocking back and forth by Wayne Rhodes, but manages to snap out of it, has him up for a scoop slam. No, Wayne Rhodes up and behind, Timur up, now down he goes.
My God, this match has got so much action, I don't know where to look.
Absolutely right. I mean, this is
Another
the chaos
chair.
of a Texas Tornado Tag match, fans.
Oh!
We're trying to bring it all to you as much as we can, but chaos is running wild throughout the bullpen. Wayne, and Timur outside. Timur just getting worn out with that steel chair.
That is how you chop a tree down. You just keep hacking at it.
Oh!
You just keep hacking at it.
Father O'Day sent down now. Hold on, we got a pin in the ring. No, not enough. Rhodes brothers still down one fall in this 2 out of 3 matchup.
Wayne is going crazy right now. On the outside of the ring. You talk about a guy that has just been whooped in this match. Let me tell you something. He is in a different level right now. He has got pure anger racing through his veins right now. But is it enough? Is the adrenaline going to run out? Is he going to tire out? We've seen the Rhodes brothers in this type of predicament before.
Oh, hold on. It's raining presents here in the bullpen. Kendo sticks, trash cans. I saw Rain with a ladder on the outside. I mean, to your point, Ryan, I mean, yes, adrenaline absolutely a factor, but I think you can say that for all four of these men. I mean, the human body has limits. I don't care who you are. It looks like they're all trying to figure out what those are here tonight.
There's action inside the ring. There's action outside the ring. Hell, I don't think anyone in the crowd knows where to look. Holy hell.
Wayne Rhodes in the ring with Father O'Day. He just wrapped that kendo stick around Father O'Day's torso, sending that man writhing in pain to the ropes. But Wayne Rhodes now got that trash can, and I know he's got nothing but bad intentions in mind. Meanwhile, Timur the Great rolling back in from the outside. Looks like Wayne Rhodes on the outside, a little worse for wear.
Oh my God!
Wayne Rhodes
swinging for the fences. He got his rib cage. Holy
Wayne
crap!
Rhodes, I mean, thankfully for him, he managed to just get out of that at the absolute last second, we could hear the force that Timur the Great was swinging that kendo stick with. If he would have connected with that, there's no telling how much damage would have been done.
He is choking out Wyatt Rhodes right now. Timur the Great, he is going for the kill shot right here. Oh!
Oh! He's got a kendo
yes!
stick. Wyatt Rhodes grabbing a kendo stick of his own, cracking Timur in the head with it, managing to break the choke. The choke itself is legal, fans. I do want to stress, in case it does bear repeating for some reason, if the kendo sticks and the tables aren't giving it away, this is a no disqualification match. Father O'Day back on the outside with Wayne Rhodes.
We have never seen a match at this magnitude before. This is absolutely insane here at RWA right now. Oh, they're getting a trash can. Getting a trash can set up.
The brothers trying to communicate, get on the same page. This is costing them valuable time, though. Case in point right there, Timur the Great running in, taking out Wayne Rhodes. Wyatt in the ring, though. Snap suplex takes over. Father O'Day, Timur the Great on the outside. It is breaking down quick. Timur the Great got kicked while being in that trash can. Wyatt now rolling him in the ring. Excuse me, Wayne rolling him in the ring. Wyatt is on the edge. You see him with the lasso there.
Last thing you want to see is a cowboy with a lasso. We got two of them right now. These guys of the 8th day are about to feel the pain. And I'm excited about it, Mike.
Well, that does surprise me, but I wish I could disagree. I can't right now. Timur the Great sent down. Father O'Day may not be too far behind as Wyatt Rhodes works him over in the corner. Well, we've seen this before. No, Father O'Day, got to think they were trying to hit that tag team finish, the road to victory.
Timur the Great, oh man, from behind.
Timur the Great just dashing the Wyatt's, dashing Wyatt and Wayne's hopes of picking up a victory here tonight. I'm trying to keep track of it myself.
Ooh, splash in the corner.
Look at the height he gets on these splashes. Timur the Great almost coming in out of re-entry, crashing down on both Rhodes brothers. Round and around Wyatt goes. Oh, hold on now, Timur the Great missing the power slam. Rhodes brothers not letting the moment go to waste. Here it is, the road to victory. Is that going to be enough for the first fall for the Rhodes brothers? Father O'Day in, no! Still 1 fall to 0.
I can't believe how close they were there to tie it up.
And that speaks to the tag team acumen of both Father O'Day and Timur the Great. Father O'Day knowing his team was in trouble, but they're not out of the woods yet.
The Rhodes brothers are taking their belts off. It's now time for a little reckoning.
Father O'Day looks like he's realized where he's at.
Ooh!
Wyatt and Wayne both getting shots in with the belts, but opted for a little tandem shake, rattle, and roll from the two brothers. Both of them going to opposite ends now. Wayne with the trash can, Wyatt with the lasso. Father O'Day with nothing but a bunch of pain right now.
Oh, he's got his legs tied up.
Hold on now.
Trash can.
Woo! Taking his legs out from underneath him. Father O'Day's in a world of trouble. He doesn't have a whole lot of places he can go. Wayne up top.
Oh!
Absolutely crushed O'Day.
It's all tied up.
Has been determined by the Rhodes brothers.
1-1.
Next pin wins. Both of these teams absolutely have gone through so much destruction. It is any man's game right now. I'm telling you, Mike, this is probably the most violent match I have ever seen in the bullpen.
I have to agree with you. I can't think of another one right now that has just reached the heights that we've seen here tonight. These fans, however, still hungry for more. You hear them. They want the tables. Looks like the Rhodes brothers may be giving it to them.
When the fans say they want tables, you get the tables. Tables have turned on this match if you catch my drift there. Oh, God, again!
Tell you what, Wyatt caught that kendo stick across the back of the head. They may have taken a little bit too long trying to get those tables into the ring.
Oh.
Wayne, though, to his credit, making sure the 8th Day can't rally in time.
All 4 of these men are going to be different after this match. I mean, you don't take this type of punishment, you don't take this type of carnage without changing. This is just something that you never see in wrestling. Oh!
Wayne Rhodes hitting the second rope. I think he may have been going for a disaster kick, something to that effect. It doesn't matter now. Got knocked out by that chair from Timur the Great. Oh, Wayne does manage to hit the Bulldog in the ring. Father O'Day rolling out, but Timur's right back in. Shoulder tackle takes down Wyatt.
Wayne's back up to his feet, and he sees blood. Yes!
A final reckoning from Wayne Rhodes plants Timur the Great, but Father O'Day back in, not giving him a chance to go for the pin into the DDT. Impressive movement from Father O'Day, getting right into that TDT like it was nothing.
Father O'Day, Timur the Great.
And here we go. We've seen this before. The 8th Day has him set up. Eternal damnation.
No! Oh!
But can you believe it?
He kicks out.
Rhodes.
He kicks out. He kicks out. This is phenomenal. Have you seen anything like this? We have seen the Rhodes brothers bested time after time after time with this 8th Day. I am sick and tired of it.
The 8th Day, I think, I've never seen anyone kick out of the Eternal Damnation since the 8th Day has been active here in the RWA. Wayne may have just made history there tonight. Also may have just pissed off the 8th Day even more as Father O'Day just choking him with that bull rope.
Oh my God.
And referee Manny can't do anything about it. You see him there. It is all legal in this match. Timur and O'Day.
Oh, look at the table.
I think the Rhodes brothers may live to regret grabbing that from the outside and bringing it into the middle of the ring. The 8th Day setting it up.
At this point, you have to ask yourself, and you have to wonder, does the crowd want to see the Rhodes put them through the table, or do they want to see the 8th Day put the Rhodes through the table? I mean, they just want a table
well,
right now.
I don't know if Wayne's going to get much of a choice, Ryan, as that chop from Timur keeps him up on the top rope. And both members of the 8th Day now going up top. I think you and I both can see where this is going. Hold on, Wyatt rolling in. Yes! Wyatt with a kendo stick. Oh no, Timur sent spilling to the outside. Trying to see, hold on now, Wyatt looks like, yes, going for a power bomb. Hold on, Wayne also.
Oh!
Clothesline powerbomb combination through the table.
Yes!
Here are your winners and new RWA Tag Team Champions, the Rhodes Brothers.
Listen to the bullpen. This crowd is going crazy. It has been so long since the Rhodes brothers have held gold. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are seeing right now, this is a culmination of months after months after months of being bested by the 8th Day. And today, Wayne, Wyatt, in a 2 out of 3, no DQ, Texas Tornado, bring home the titles. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your new RWA Tag Team Champions, your Rhodes Brothers, Wayne and Wyatt Rhodes.
Well, I don't think they're your brothers, but nonetheless, yes, I agree with everything you just said there, Ryan, as Ryan Belfort goes to take a walk. I think he was about to have an aneurysm there, fans. He'll join us back here in just a few moments, but yes, kudos to Wayne and Wyatt Rhodes. One hell, and I emphasize that, a hell of a match these two young men have been through. Of course, my hat's off to the 8th day. Timur the Great, Father O'Day, leaving it all out there on the mat. But you cannot argue with the results. The Rhodes brothers walking out of the bullpen with the gold. They are your RWA Tag Team Champions.
My God, the carnage. My God, the absolute brutality. You talk about two men that just went through so much to get these titles back. And the two men that we see losing those titles just went through so much. I agree with you. Hats off to all 4 competitors. This is one of the most exciting matches that you're going to see in all independent professional wrestling. And it's right here at Rhodes Wrestling Association Final Reckoning. Oh.
Jesse Funaki, it's great to have you back here at RWA. Tonight, you've got a pretty big match here against former RWA champion, Movie Mike. You have any words on that?
Yeah, you know, it's good to be back, but I think the key word here is former.
Yeah! Jesus. RWA, y'all want a word for Movie Mike? Okay, here's a word. And action! Get out my spotlight. Oh. Yeah! It's funny how history has a way of repeating itself. Your dad used to get his ass whooped in the back. Now his son getting his ass whooped in the back. Jesse, tonight you'll understand why pain rules and Hollywood lives. This damn Netflix special actor.
Jesse, do you have a response to that?
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the RWA Women's Championship.
If you're a fan of independent professional wrestling, you're familiar with this woman right here.
Brittnie Brooks making her debut here in the bullpen. She's going up against the RWA Women's Champion as she gets a shot at the gold here tonight. And speaking of your champion, there she is right there, Sophia Rose. Brian, a woman you and I are both familiar with from her time here at RWA, picked up that championship belt from Jasmine Allure not too long ago in a hellacious fought contest in its own right. Sophia Rose here looking to defend that same hard-won title against Brittnie Brooks, a well-traveled, well-trained competitor. Is Sophia Rose going to be able to add another one to the victory tally?
First, to my right, from Phoenix, Arizona, she is the center of attention, Brittnie Brooks. And to my left, your reigning and defending RWA Women's Champion, Sophia Rose.
Sounds like Brittnie may be trying to start off a little early here already with a few words for the champ. You see referee Manny there holding up the prize, the RWA Women's Championship.
Listen to that crowd getting behind Sophia.
Brittnie, I don't know if Brittnie's too amused by that, to be honest. I mean, it seemed like had a look of annoyance on her face as both ladies tie up in the middle of the ring, collar elbow tie up. Sophia Rose, was going to say she's taking Brittnie Brooks over to the corner, but Brittnie managed to plant her feet, get the reversal.
I don't think Brittnie's
Brittnie looking all too happy to show off her skills here.
She's the center of attention. You know, here at RWA, you know, she's probably not used to this, being the one that's not the fan favorite, like Sophia Rose.
We heard her right there complaining already that Sophia took her over to the corner, screaming at Manny to get Sophia off of her. Hate to tell her, but this is a wrestling match. There ain't no timeouts here, and she's finding out the shoulder tackle from Sophia takes her down. Sophia rolling through. Brittnie, though, with the waist lock. Sophia manages to shake her off. An arm drag to the champ takes her over. Brittnie Brooks bringing her in back to the rope. Sophia Rose rolling over. Looks like she was going for a crucifix pin attempt, but Brittnie Brooks having the wherewithal to roll through, going into the corner. And both women just circling right now. I mean, to be honest, Ryan, it looks like Brittnie may be a little surprised at that little exchange. It just went down, and she just kicks Sophia Rose right in the gut as Sophia tries to go for the handshake, and the champ just taking her down. Snapmare takeover in reply, and a flying one at that. Brittnie Brooks sent from pillar to post. Sophia Rose coming in hot with the rising knee.
I'll tell you who's the center of attention right now for Brittnie. Sophia, she is whooping her ass right now.
Sophia with the pin attempt, just a one. Brittnie Brooks ate that boot, but didn't do enough damage to really go for the pin there. Sophia Rose, to her credit, though, right back on the attack, but Brittnie Brooks trying to whip her into the corner. No. Hold on now. Sophia caught her. Sophia caught her into a fireman's carry. Oh, but Brittnie Brooks a rake in the eyes and a chop block takes the champ down.
I love it when you do a little dirty wrestling. I'm starting to become a fan of this, Brittnie.
Oh, you're starting to become a fan now. I see that, and you start to become a fan.
Hey, you know what? There's nothing I like more than a little eye rake. Oh, man, going after that knee. She is something, I'll tell you that much. I don't think Sophia's been around a competitor that was, kind of mirroring her. A versatile wrestler who is all about, making sure the young women of wrestling, go after and empower themselves. But you know what? I love it. I love it, and I want her to empower this victory right here for Sophia.
And a bulldog from Brittnie Brooks going for the pin. 1, 2, near fall. Well, that's great. I didn't know you were such a champion of those causes, Ryan. I can't help but wonder why we didn't hear all of this from you before Brittnie Brooks poked her opponent in the eye and took her out the knee.
Well, a little change of heart there.
A change of heart, okay.
Yeah, I mean, when you come in, people are cheering for you. They're all happy to see you, yada, 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 yada. Same thing with Sophia, but you know what? Hey, you throw a little dirty wrestling in there. I'm starting to become a little bit more of a fan.
More of a fan. You're a man with no standards is what you are. Brittnie Brooks taking Sophia Rose down into the corner. Looks like turnabout is fair play. Sophia Rose hit the sliding kick earlier. Brittnie Brooks hitting the running knee now. Go for the pin on the champ. No.
All's fair in love and war when the title's on the line. You understand me? I don't care. Go after that knee.
And just wrenching the ankle, the knee of Sophia Rose. The challenger, Brittnie Brooks, trying to take the legs out from the champ. Strong strategy if she can do it, but Sophia Rose determined to not just give it to her, trying to fight back. But there you see, Ryan, that forearm brought her right back down. Transitions to the single leg crab.
Very meticulous, going after one body part right here. I'm loving what I'm seeing right now.
Sophia Rose managing to get to the ropes, breaks the submission, or should break the submission. Brittnie Brooks working the count.
Held on a little longer. There's nothing I love more than a little more pain.
You're a very sick man. Do you know that?
Hey, that's why I take medication.
Probably up the dosage. Sophia Rose forcing Brittnie Brooks skin the cat to the ring. Apron, Sophia Rose, full head of steam. The boot sends her to the outside. Good God.
That was one hell of a kick right off the apron.
Hold on, Ryan. I mean, yes, you're 100% right, but let's look at Sophia in the ring. She's clutching that very same knee that she lashed out and nailed that kick with. I got to wonder, was it a little bit of hyperextension? Did she get hung up on the ropes a little bit? I mean, you and I both know very well, all it takes is a split second for something to go the wrong way, and momentum in these matches can shift completely back the other direction as Brittnie Brooks comes back in.
Absolutely, and right now it looks like Sophia's working with one leg.
Back elbow catches Brittnie, down she goes, and the pump kick takes her down. Sophia Rose determined to fight through the pain, gets her up in a fireman's carry. Oh, down onto the knee one more time with the pin attempt. And Brittnie Brooks still kicking out.
Sophia a little upset right there. She couldn't finish the match. But let me tell you something. I think it has to do with a little bit of her knee issue right now, which I hope Brittnie continues to just pummel.
I mean, I know that's not said in like a well-strategic sense, but nonetheless, I do think the point stands. Sophia Rose looked like she was going maybe a slingshot backbreaker attempt. Brittnie Brooks managing to stuff it as she nails the knee to the jaw. Oh, and a draping DDT to the champ brings Sophia Rose back in.
This could be it right here.
It could very well be. Is it, though? No. I'll tell you what, though, if Brittnie Brooks, if she wants to walk out of here as the champ, she's got to keep doing things exactly like that. The hard-hitting offense that she brought to the table right there is exactly what she needs. What she doesn't need is to let these fans get into her head. Because, again, oh, she was going for the Brittnie bomb, had it set up. Sophia Rose counters with the German into the bridge. No.
She hit us with, it's Brittnie.
Brittnie Brooks almost hit the Brittnie bomb that she's been known for. And, I mean, I would have to believe if that connected, it just would have been academic. At that point, we would have seen a new champ. Credit to Sophia Rose having the wherewithal in the ring and the awareness to get out of it. But is it going to do her any good in the long run? Oh, Brittnie Brooks sent to the outside.
With both these women right here, if you watch wrestling, if you're watching independent professional wrestling, women on the rise, these two right here are it. Both of them have been in AEW matches. I got to tell you right now, I mean, what you're seeing is the future here of wrestling. And you get that here at RWA. Final reckoning right here, women's title. Oh, elbow drop!
Slingshot from the outside, but still, Sophia Rose, the heart of a champion on display, refusing to say die, still very much alive in this match, much to Brittnie Brooks' dismay.
Both of these women use their platforms to make sure that women, young women, are getting their shot, not only in wrestling, but in life. You talk about Sophia Rose. I mean, she has battled back from so much.
Hold on now, Sophia Rose. No sooner do you say that, Ryan, she's climbing the ropes right with Brittnie. Both of these women now in some high-risk territory. This could go very badly for either one of them. Oh, hold on, Sophia Rose. Incredible somersault flip, but Brittnie Brooks right there with the crossbody splash with a near fall.
That could have been over. She had both legs hooked on that. My God. Both women down right now.
Oh, I see Brittnie there clutching her abdomen. Maybe that crossbody did a little bit more damage than she would have liked. Notice Brittnie's not exactly quick to get back on the offense, but nonetheless does manage to get a front cravat. No, converts it, but Sophia Rose planting her feet. Champ sit into the ropes just to create some space, if nothing else, but not giving her the opportunity. And the springboard DDT just plants Brittnie Brooks. Sophia Rose wins.
Here's your winner, and still RWA Women's Champion, Sophia Rose.
I'll tell you this much right now. I see a future rivalry between these two. These women are very similar in the way that they handle themselves. For Brittnie Brooks, first time RWA debut here. I gotta tell you, she put on quite hell of a match. And for those of you that are watching right now, she's got more to give Sophia.
And we'll see if we can see more of this perhaps budding rivalry between Sophia Rose and Brittnie Brooks.
Our next contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Pandora Production presents a cinematic walk.
Whoa! Right out! Oh, out of the entrance, Jesse Funaki is beating the hell out of Movie Mike. Now, I did a pre-tape before the show. I did an interview with Movie Mike, and he absolutely beat the living hell out of Jesse. And I gotta tell you right now, this is a way to start a match here at RWA.
Jesse Funaki not content to wait for his entrance for the bell to ring. Ryan, exactly what you said earlier. Jesse Funaki tried to give you some words earlier. Movie Mike, having none of it, decided to attack him right in the middle of that interview, but Jesse Funaki to the outside.
Damn! You talk about second-generation wrestler right here. This man, Jesse, just like his father, bringing the smoke, bringing the heat, bringing the flair. This is what we all love here at RWA.
And Movie Mike can't even get out of his ring jacket. Jesse Funaki not giving him time to breathe, just lighting Movie Mike up against the post. Movie Mike now managing to get out of there. Oh, he slapped the ring post. Wanted to get some revenge for those chops. Couldn't do it, and Jesse not letting up one bit.
This is an all-out. I haven't even heard the bell ring yet. We haven't even started this match.
No, you're absolutely right. This match has not officially started, fans. Everything you're seeing here on the outside is still, quote-unquote, unofficial before this match. You see our referee trying to get both men into the ring so we can actually start here. I don't envy the task he's gotten this one. And Jesse with the enziguri. Movie Mike not even letting him get in the ring to start. Jesse Funaki not caring one way or the other. Gonna make his own entrance from the top. No, Movie Mike caught him. Movie Mike caught him.
One hell of a catch.
Fall away slam. Up and over goes Jesse. Hellacious opening to this match. Jesse Funaki wanted some revenge right out the gate. I don't blame him one bit. But let's not forget Movie Mike, a former champ in his own right, a top-tier competitor everywhere he's been, from here to California and everywhere in between. Pandora Productions putting on another banger of a show in here tonight.
I cannot believe what we've seen already. I mean, you talk about the brawl behind the scenes. You talk about the brawl before the match. And right now, we're about to get a banger here at RWA Final Reckoning between Jesse Funaki and your former,
Movie Mike with the pin, no.
Your former RWA champion, Movie Mike. Movie, he wants gold around the waist. Let me tell you something. It all starts with beating the top competitors here at RWA. And Jesse Funaki is exactly that.
Speaking of Jesse, just a disrespectful slap with the glove across the face by Movie Mike. I mean, despite the hot start, this is definitely slowed down in the favor of Movie Mike right now as you see him just wrenching the young man's neck over that second rope, whipping him back.
Where's my applause?
Oh, we got some Movie Mike fans in the house.
Did you pay them too? Are they with you?
No. I don't pay.
Jesse Funaki, kind of feel for the young man a little bit here, if I'm being honest. I mean, he came out of here, just wanted to settle the score. Oh, and Movie Mike, though, I was going to say Movie Mike not letting that happen, and there you see it. Case in point, Jesse Funaki trying to fire back, knife edge chops, but Movie Mike shutting it down with the front cravat.
I'm what you would call a cheap bastard.
I agree with you. Is that going somewhere? No. Okay.
I just wanted to make that a statement.
All right. Well, there you go. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that. Movie Mike, Jesse Funaki, still in the middle of the ring. You see the crowd trying to get behind Jesse. One shot, two shots, but Movie Mike not having any of it.
Just wrenching at Jesse Funaki right now. You know, I'm what you would call a Movie Mike fan. But you know, he's been a little rough with me in some of these interviews we've had lately. I don't think he respects me to the point where he should. Okay? You understand? Mike, I respect his wrestling, I respect his bravado, but he doesn't respect me. And that upsets me, Mike.
I can tell. It upsets you. I mean, I think you just kind of spit on me a little bit right there. Excuse you. It's close quarters here. Good Lord. Double underhook. Suplex taken over Jesse Funaki.
Here's my hanky.
I have no idea where you put that in. A near fall.
Right now, Movie Mike, feeling the energy from the crowd. Oh, I think he means a little business right here.
But again, this does go back to what I was saying earlier. I do think Movie Mike is taking a little bit too long. I mean, he is putting on just a hell of a showing here. Again, just calling a spade, not taking anything away from Movie Mike's abilities. He just flicks more punishment on Jesse in the corner, but look at this. He does playing to whoever he's talking to in the crowd, giving Jesse an opening for just this. 2 hard elbow shots. But again, Movie Mike shutting him down before he has a chance to really get going.
You know, Movie Mike knows how to play mind games, okay? You got to give him some respect here. Yeah, he takes a little bit of time, but you know what he also does? He gets inside your head, okay? It doesn't matter if he's dealing with a second-generation wrestler. It doesn't matter if he's dealing with a guy like Jimmy House before. He has gotten into every single competitor's head here at RWA, and that's what makes him so good.
It's hard to argue with that point right now. I mean, Jesse
right.
Funaki, don't even know if his head is still in this fight right now. Maybe on Dream Street as Movie Mike hooks the arm. Looks like he might be going for a superplex here. Jesse Funaki having the wherewithal to plant his feet, try to fight out of it.
Whoa!
And a headbutt to Movie Mike gets him the space he needs. What is he going to do with it? Jesse trying to catch his breath. Here he comes. Crossbody from the top again. Unable to catch Movie Mike with it, but manages to catch the enziguri. Again, I think Movie Mike was looking for that fall-away slam. But Jesse Funaki had it scouted that time. Comes in.
Oh, my
God. The Deathly Hallows kick. Jesse Funaki's picked up a victory with that before. And plants Movie Mike in the middle of the ring. He's got to go for the pin, though, Jesse. You can't afford to waste time here.
Jesse's not done. He wants payback from what happened behind the scenes here.
But he wants payback, and I understand that, Ryan. I sympathize with that. But what we're seeing right now, I believe, is speaking to the exact point I was making. Movie Mike, whoa! Managing to fight back, but does get caught with the tornado DDT. Kicks out at 2.
Movie Mike kicking out of that is absolutely absurd. I cannot believe it. You know, that's just what the heart of a champion is, okay? You think about somebody who has been in the limelight here at RWA, that's Movie Mike, and I'm going to tell you this much right now. He wants the spotlight on him again. And the way to do that is to kick out of big moves like that.
Well, I mean, again, I agree with you, Ryan. I mean, Movie Mike, well, I wouldn't go that far. Hold on now. But Movie Mike, yes, directly to your point, I mean, he is a man who does very much want to be in the spotlight, but he may not have a say in the matter. Jesse Funaki got a rival opening for Movie Mike's production. Which one is going to come out on top at this box office here tonight? Movie Mike hitting the ropes. Jesse Funaki with the drop kick. I think he may have knocked a tooth out. Something went flying out of Movie Mike on that one.
Now playing an office visit to the
Oh, man. draping Jesse across the top rope. Jesse himself, I have to believe, was going for a suplex, but did not work out. Movie Mike reversing into the pin now. No.
Both of these men taking massive headshots. I mean, this is something that you don't see very often. I mean, these guys are just brawling out there.
Oh, directly to your point. Nothing fancy about this, just one hard right hand after another. Raining down on Jesse's skull, good Lord. Referee, I was about to say, I'm surprised the referee's getting in there letting him do it, but I believe Movie Mike's just flat out ignoring the referee's commands, trying to see if Jesse is still conscious, still able to continue in this match. But Movie Mike in the corner, what is he doing?
But the ref needs to do his job and check on the injured wrestler. Why didn't he start a count? You know?
Starting a count, he is checking on Jesse Funaki's actual health and safety. What is wrong with you?
He's got the slate, baby!
Hold on, Movie Mike lying in wait with Jesse. Hold on, what is this? What's going on here? Movie Mike trying to pull a fast one. But Jesse Funaki trying to outsmart him. The referee turning around.
What is this?
Hey, it'd be a little bit too late there, Mike. I think you got caught, my friend. The referee trying to figure out what has gone on here. Fans on each side yelling, trying to tell him.
You don't touch another man's slate.
No, hold on, Movie Mike was trying to get that slate, lost control of it. Argue with the referee, the Deathly Hallows kick one more time. Jesse Funaki grabbing hold of the head. Not letting Movie Mike get away, the running knee. Pin him, Jesse, pin him. 3.
Here is your winner, Jesse Funaki!
Incredible victory for Jesse, and no small measure of revenge for this man, the second generation sensation. Hats off to him, picking up the win over Movie Mike. But Ryan, you and I both know Movie Mike perhaps a little too well. I gotta imagine he's gonna want some revenge for what we've seen here tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, you don't come in and just beat Movie Mike without some revenge. I'm gonna tell you much right now. Jesse Funaki, he's got a target on his back. Movie Mike, he's got his eyes set on him.
As Jesse Funaki heads to the back, taking in the applause from the fans. We've got your main event coming up next.
The following contest is for the RWA Heavyweight Championship!
As you heard from Emily in the ring, this is for your RWA Championship. And there you see the challenger, the big man himself, the heavy hitter, Hit.
If there's one guy I can't stand at RWA, is that big bastard Hit. He hurt
big
me.
bastard Hit. I would love to see. Good. First of all, I would love for you to go say that to his face. Maybe you'll get lucky and it'll hurt you again.
You know what? He hurt me so bad. He sent me to the hospital. Okay, you understand what that's like to get hurt and get sent to the hospital because a man collapses your chest after a... He chopped me to hell.
Sounds like some bad date nights I've had, but nonetheless, here for your RWA Championship. Hit climbing every turnbuckle, and you can hear the bullpen coming alive.
Everybody loves Hit except for me. Hit. Yeah, he sucks. Put an S in front of his name, and that's what I think of him.
Hits?
An S in front of his name.
Oh, what's that spell?
I can't believe it.
There's your champion, Jimmy House.
Let's go!
Well well-deserved champion right here at RWA. We talk about a man who is all over the Indies. This man is now a WWEID wrestler. He wrestles in Evolve under the name CJ Valor. This man right here is homegrown of RWA. Dustin Rhodes absolutely trains the best independent wrestlers right here in Leander, Texas, at the Bullpen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event for the RWA Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger on my right from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 280 pounds. He is the heavy hitter, Hit! And to my left, his opponent from Glendale, Arizona, weighing in at 210 pounds. He is the Filipino phenom, WWEID prospect, and the reigning and defending RWA Heavyweight Champion, Jimmy House!
This crowd is the most divided I've ever heard. They are cheering for Hit, they're cheering for Jimmy House.
And some of them cheering for both at the same time. Both of these men, two big fan favorites here at RWA. I'm very curious to see how this one shakes out, if I'm being honest, Ryan. I mean, they both have their strengths, both have their weaknesses as well. Both men very powerful, utilizing that power in very different ways.
Whoa.
And Hit pulling him in for a bit of a stare down. Case in point right there. Jimmy House having none of it though. Collar elbow tie up right in the middle of the ring, but Jimmy House, waist lock is reversed by Hit, and again see the superior size of Hit on display. Credit to the champ though, Jimmy House managing to get out of all of these attempts that Hit is going for in the opening moments.
Oh, nice. Oh my God. See, that's the problem. He's so big. You think about how strong Jimmy House is, how strong he looks, how much he can lift. I mean, Hit can do the same. He's just as strong. He's almost twice as big.
And right now, he's firmly in control, is Hit. A bit of a taunt to the champion right there, backing off, letting Jimmy House, AKA CJ Valor, get back to a vertical base as they get right back to it in the middle of the ring. Wrist control being taken by Hit, but Jimmy House cartwheeling out of it, taking wrist control himself. Jimmy House trying to get the waist lock, and no Hit. Just as he was about to break out of it, Jimmy House switching, jumping on the back. Looks like he may be going for a sleeper hold here. And Hit, the big man trying to just get out of it, managing to stumble into the ropes. I gotta think if Jimmy House was able to hold on to that for just a few more seconds, this match could have been over right there.
You know this is going to be a hard-fought match between both of these men. I mean, this is something that you wait to see. This is a main event moment. You want a main event like this. You want a monster against a pure, sheer athlete like Jimmy House. And that's what we're getting right here, the final reckoning at RWA's.
And going on, Hit 100% a monster, 100% right there. But he is also an athlete in his own right. Let's not take anything away from the big man. I mean, we've seen Hit run through competitors here. Just said at the beginning of this matchup, his power has been on display since day one, but it is not as if Hit is just throwing weight around. This man has no small amount of athletic ability. A man who has been in a basketball court, has been in a wrestling ring, been on a football field, and now is just whipping Jimmy House into the ropes. Jimmy tried to go for the shoulder block, but you see the big man not moving. And Hit just mocking Jimmy House now.
It's tough to move a building, I'll tell you that much.
Jimmy House, though, trying his best to do just that. Hit, though, giving up the vertical base, going for the elbow, missed it. Jimmy House going for the arm bar. If he gets the full extension on it, Hit's in a lot of trouble. Goes to the pin, though. Just a 1 count. Smart by Hit there.
If he had gotten that arm bar locked, I'm telling you this much right now, with the power that Jimmy House has, that would have been over.
But that does speak to the ring awareness of Hit, I feel like, is this man knows that he was just a split second away from disaster there, knowing he had to do something in the moment. Credit to him for doing that. But is it going to be any good in the long run? Jimmy House sent into the ropes, leapfrog by Hit. Jimmy House, one more time, the agility and the power of Hit into the crossbody. Did you see the height that he got on that?
You talk about his athletic ability. He was definitely a basketball player, collegiate basketball player. Hit. I mean, oh my God, those chops. That'll kill a man.
And one more for good measure. There you see the force that Hit landing those big chops with. Jimmy House sent back up in the air.
I think Jimmy's going to have to skip chest day tomorrow.
If he has anything left, I mean, after this match, hold on now, Jimmy House flipping up and over, but there you see, clutching the chest from those chops. Ducking the lariat, running in with the forearm, but again, one more time, Brian, I mean, I feel like I'm repeating myself here, but it does bear repeating. Jimmy House, as Hit goes to the outside, he's having some trouble really getting the big man off his feet, even when he goes to the outside here. Hit's still on his knees on a relatively vertical base.
And you have to think about what's on the line for a guy like Hit for this match. He's up against the WWEID wrestler. He's here for the title. So much is on the line. If he could beat a WWEID wrestler, if he could get the title at RWA, one of the more premier independent wrestling promotions in all of independent wrestling, that could mean so much for his career.
Absolutely right. As shots ring out in the bullpen, Jimmy House not content to give Hit any time to recover on the outside, but the big man may not need it.
Double overhand chop. I cannot imagine what that feels like. Hit rolling in for a second to start the count over. Hit
got Jimmy House on the outside. I think he was trying to take Jimmy to the ring post, but Jimmy House, seeing he was in trouble now, trying to get the big man back in the ring, does so successfully. Jimmy House now back on the inside, doing the smart thing, I gotta believe, going after the legs of the big man, flipping him over, converting into an ankle lock. But just the strength and the size advantage of Hit again coming into play as he just almost a leg whip of his own, sending Jimmy House over, daring the champ to hit him harder.
Oh my God! Knockout blow!
Hear that? Jimmy House may have just broken his jaw on the fist of Hit. And the big man grabbing the hair and inflicting some more punishment.
I cannot believe Jimmy House is...
And one more! The heavy hitter living up to his name, going for the pin, no!
Jimmy House kicking out right there shows his perseverance. I mean, you take two shots like that from a man like Hit. I don't know how you're still standing, getting up. I don't know how you're still fighting. I don't know. Jimmy House is insane, if you ask me.
Well, however he's doing it, I feel confident in saying it's not easy for him. Jimmy House in no small amount of pain. You can see it all over him as he does manage to use the ropes, get to his feet, reverses the Irish whip, but hit again, just up and over, managing to dodge any offense that Jimmy House throws his way. Thunderous lariat into the pin, but the champ's still alive.
You know, and here's the thing about Hit. Hit doesn't go up against guys that are either his size, his strength level. The one thing that Jimmy House does have is Hit's strength level, okay? He may not have his size, but he's just as strong as Hit, maybe even stronger in some scenarios. But I'll tell you this much right now, Hit definitely has the upper hand. I'm sure his leg is hurting from that because it looked like that did more pain than the actual ankle lock that was applied.
You gotta imagine they're both in pain in the middle of this matchup right now. But again, Hit has maintained control for the vast majority of this matchup. Running splash, the big man, another one. Number 2, what else does he have in mind? Snapmare takeover to the champ. Hit, running the ropes, and just a big boot directly in the face, going for the pin now. It's not enough. Here, well.
One thing that would be interesting to me is to see Hit win this title. And then his tag team partner is the one with the Rhodes Cup.
Well, that is an interesting scenario. I got to be honest, I didn't really consider that, but now that you bring it up, Ryan, what would this tag team do in that scenario, assuming this goes Hit's way and he is the new champion? As we mentioned earlier, Auzzy has the Rhodes Cup. He has a title shot lying in wait whenever he wants it. But Jimmy House, not having any of that, not even thinking about that, as he's got to have his sights set on retaining his championship, and Hit not having any of that.
Just took his head off with that. Right now, the only thing on these gentlemen's mind right now is to get out alive, get out with a win.
And I feel like that's going to be a lot harder for one of them than it is the other. Jimmy House trying to get something going. Again, kind of in the story of this match so far, Jimmy House, all the heart in the world, but is Hit just too big of a mountain to overcome? As the body slam to Jimmy House, followed up with the big senton. God, that may have cracked his sternum. Hit with a pin, no. But what better illustration of exactly that point, Ryan? I mean, how badly did Jimmy House struggle to get Hit up in that body slam, only to turn around and Hit do it with ease and hit the senton after.
Jimmy House showing frustration right now.
Jimmy House getting out of the way, Hit catching the turnbuckle.
He's lost him.
And Hit missing the senton again. Jimmy trying again, fire up. He's got a hell of an opportunity here. One good opening hit, missing that senton. Slow to get to his feet. The champ ducking the big swing one more time, firing back where he can.
Those body shots gotta hurt. Chop that tree down, Jimmy.
Trying to do just that, but is it gonna be enough? Hit standing like a big redwood, maybe too big to chop down, but no sooner do I say that, down he goes with the flying shoulder tackle. Has him hooked up, going for an Olympic slam, hits it successfully. Hit in the middle of the ring. This is the best opportunity Jimmy House has had this entire match so far. Is he going to be able to capitalize?
Stay on him, Jimmy. Stay on him. Continuing any type of body shot he possibly can. That's the only way to get all that energy out of Hit's body.
I absolutely agree with you. Wherever Jimmy House can inflict some damage, throw a punch, a kick, a moonsault, he's got to do it. Going for the pin. Is the champ going to retain? Near fall. We continue.
That was 2.99 right there. That was almost a title retain. Jimmy House is as close as you possibly can right now to beating Hit. But can he actually do it?
That is the big question. I mean, Jimmy House, seeing him hit the moonsault there, that is what he needed, but you see him limping slowly climbing those ropes. Too slow because the big man is already to his feet. Jimmy House trying to fight him off. But is he going to be able to land this successfully? I don't think so.
God, what are we about to see? Oh!
Tell you what Jimmy House is seeing right now, nothing but stars. Jumping knee from Hit, jumping straight from the canvas and hitting Jimmy House on the top rope.
The elevation on that knee was insane.
It goes back to exactly what we were saying. Hit, yes, a big, mean monster. Oh, as he just lands that right hand. Do not ever doubt the man's actual athletic ability. He's here for a reason. And that reason right now has become the new champ. Is he going to be able to do it? Jimmy House, if this hits, I got to think, could be just superplex hits. Hit hangs on, kicks over into the Thunder Bomb.
Oh!
No!
Can you believe that Jimmy House just kicked out of that? I am absolutely insane right now in my brain. I cannot believe this. There's almost no words, even though I'm speaking.
I absolutely thought that Hit had this wrapped up in the bag, the superplex followed by a blue thunder bomb. I mean, anybody would have just stayed down on the mat to a count of 10, but that speaks to the heart of the champion, of Jimmy House, proving that how strong is not just a phrase for this man, it is something that he lives, struggling to his feet, but Hit is the menace in there right now, and that menace is on his feet, lying in wait and sizing the champ up.
He's going for it right now. He wants to finish this. Spear!
Jimmy House, is that going to be it? Going for the pin, capitalizing on the opening. No! Manny's hand just a fraction of a second away from counting the 3. But nonetheless,
hellacious match right here. These men are displaying what pure brutality looks like. There's no weapons, only heart, only courage, only strength, and a little bit of stupidity. These guys,
the straps come down. Jimmy House sizing his opponent up. I don't think Hit really knows where he's at right now. He's got his back to Jimmy. That's not a smart decision under any circumstances. Jimmy House amping himself up. Hear him screaming, here he goes, but no! Shining Wizard absolutely levels the champ. Oh my God, one heck of a counter from Hit. Jimmy House, I had to think, Ryan, was going for spear number 2. Wouldn't put Hit away, but just the wherewithal and the ring acumen of Hit, managing to let him throw that Shining Wizard and catching it flush with Jimmy House. Auzzy coming out. Auzzy on the outside.
He's got the cup with him. He's got the cup with him. Is he cashing it in?
Hit's tag team partner, Auzzy, they've just come off of their teaming in the tag team tournament we had here just a few shows ago. Auzzy, of course, going on to win the Rhodes Cup tournament. Again, fans, he could cash this in right now if he wanted to, and he would be entered into this match. Hit, you see him looking at Auzzy. I can only imagine the conflict going through his mind right now, but he cannot afford to take the focus off of Jimmy House. Case in point, hold on, Auzzy sent to the rope. Jimmy rolling through, German suplex, plants Hit.
Jimmy House taking the upper hand. Well, Hit was fighting with his tag team partner, Auzzy, who was about to cash in the cup.
This is what
Spear! Yes!
Going for the pin, 1, 2, 3. Jimmy House retains.
Is your winner, and Stu, your RWA Heavyweight Champion, Jimmy
I gotta think that match we just saw, Ryan, is gonna go down as one of the best we've seen here at RWA. Jimmy House, I'm not afraid to admit, I thought several times during that matchup he was toast. I thought we were gonna have a brand new champion here in Hit tonight, but Jimmy House coming back from the edge of defeat, overcoming Auzzy coming out here with the Rhodes Cup and still walking out of the bullpen with the gold. Congratulations, Jimmy House.
You can't believe it. Two friends fighting over gold. Oh, it's going to happen. And let me tell you this much. Auzzy just cost Hit that match. Auzzy cost Hit the title. Right now, Jimmy House is walking away with the title in hand.
And as loath as I am to agree with you, Ryan, I do in this point. I mean, that was 100% on Auzzy. Hit was dialed in this entire match until Auzzy came out there with the Rhodes Cup. And Hit visibly frustrated, showing Auzzy off. I don't blame him. I mean, I know these two guys are very close. I know they've been through a lot of adversity. Like I said, they've been through the tournament, been things outside the ring.
They're still buddies, though. They're still buddies, even though Auzzy cost him the belt. They're still buddies. And that's a good thing to see. It's a good thing to see good sportsmanship, partners coming together.
Oh, kudos. Oh, what is this? What is this? Auzzy with the low blow to Hit. What are you doing? Oh my God! The absolute cowardice of Auzzy. Where does he get off attacking Hit after that match we just saw there because of something that he did, a situation that he caused? What is wrong with this man?
What's wrong with this man? Everything is wrong with this man.
Hold on, he's not done, he's not done! God! But Psycho knee right into the face of Hit, who is not at 100% at all. Coming off of a war with Jimmy House and Auzzy, the Peruvian prince, a Peruvian snake, ought to be ashamed of himself.
Ashamed? Oh, get out of here.
Of course you sign off of this. You're over there trying not to jump for joy in your chair. You all ought to be ashamed of yourself. Hit trusted this man, considered him a brother, and look where it got him.
Yeah, well, you know what? At the end of the day, there's only one champion at RWA. You understand? And that's exactly what Auzzy wants to be. He's the Rhodes Cup owner right now. And when he cashes it in, he's going to have gold around his waist. And you know where Hit's going to be? Right there, laying on the mat.
Do I know where Hit's going to be? Yeah, I think I do know where Hit's going to be, Ryan. I think Hit is going to be lying in wait. I hope Auzzy's got some eyes in the back of his head because something tells me that Hit is not just going to let this go. Auzzy may have started something here that he can't finish.
What a hell of a show. Hit lying in the center of the ring, absolutely destroyed by Jimmy House, and then betrayed by the Peruvian prince.
Well, fans, I am almost at a loss for words for what we have just seen. But thank you for joining us here at Final Reckoning. If we get any more information on anything we have seen here tonight, both in the main event and the show, we will definitely bring it to you. Make sure you are following Rhodes Wrestling Association on all socials. I am Mike Wilkes.
I am Ryan Belfort.
And fans, we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boy, you're up with the